Wack 100 throwing shots at Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby just signed a federal plea deal. He was facing 20 to 25 years in federal prison. Signing the plea deal for that AK-47, that handgun, them 200 rounds of ammunition from June 23rd, 2023, when he was threatening to kill his BM. He signed the plea deal. It's looking like he's gonna do 5 years. Look, 75 people, rolling 60s, are cooperating against Big U with his file sealed. Wack 100 is calling him the rat. Drop it in the comments, man. I ain't heard from Bricc Baby in so long, so to even be talking about this, look, I expected it. What do you think, he was gonna tell nothing and just stay in there forever? Bro, people ain't doing that type of shit. You can't find loyalty among thieves. Look, Kodak Black denies methamphetamine addiction. It started when a fan saw him eating. Say, damn, Yak must be off the meth today, because he sure is eating good. Kodak Black say, what does that mean? He eat good, how or not? Let's start there. But he's not an avid user of meth. He admitted he tried it, but how he tried it, probably not what you think, bro. This shit is mixed in a lot of the pills, and even the lean has heroin. You don't know what you're taking, fam. You don't know the ingredients. He said he never knew he was gonna be eviscerated by the people for keeping it real, but he ain't hot like that. And you know what? I believe him, bro. He do so much shit behind the scenes. He can't possibly be that high. His ticker would have been stopped. I'm just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments, man. Scores from the playground. The RZA got his chain snatched at Club 662. This happened in 1995, fam. He was in VIP and he started arguing with the dogs, the Bloods. They turned into bloodhounds on him. They jumped him, beat him, and robbed him. Took his shit. Reggie Wright told the story. Reggie Wright is the one that had to get him out of there, save his life, and lead him into the arms of the LAPD so he can just be safe. Look, Suge Knight, Tupac allegedly had to get this chain back. Look, bro, RZA, why don't you tell these stories, fam? Like, RZA ain't never been like the hottest nigga around, but I think this type of shit should have been included in a series, fam. It would have made for good TV. Yeah, it would have made for good TV. Sure, nigga, how you feel about that West Coast? Because if I was you, I wouldn't have went back. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Drop it in the comments. Scores from the playground. The Diddy presidential pardon was denied by the commander-in-chief himself. He reached out to Trump after being sentenced for 50 months in federal prison, and Trump told him, absolutely not. Yeah, look, bro, that was damn near his last shot, but they still trying to appeal this 50-month sentence. He don't want to be a felon, but you got to understand, bro, he did 14 months already. That's time served on that. 14 months plus this not being aggravated, he ain't gonna have to do 75, 85% of that time. Let's just be honest, let's just be real. He fuck around and be out 3-4 months. That's just being honest. That's just facts, bro. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth. So help me God. I can't lie to you, fam. That man ain't gonna be in prison for as long as y'all think. That's why Trump ain't gonna put his name. He didn't free young boy. Shout out Charleston White, bro. He let a nigga know. It wasn't Trump that did it. It was the person that he put in charge of it. Drop it in the comments, man. Scores from the playground. Look, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, new film, The Smashing Machine, failed to recoup the $70 million budget. Opening $6 million, fam. This movie is a total fucking shit show. This was supposed to make The Rock an Oscar contender. Take him from being typecast out of that just action man. He didn't want to be Action Jackson no more. The Rock wanted to do something else, bro. He really dug into his acting bag to try to make something happen. But I'm gonna tell you this, bro. If you really want the people to fuck with that movie, because the real people will fuck with it now. But you got to put that bitch on Netflix. Put it on Netflix, fam. We all pay for a subscription over there. When a new shit come, we're gonna fuck with it, especially if it's The Rock. Unfortunately, ain't nobody want to go to the movies and see it like that. Nah, yeah. It's a new day, bro. It's 2025. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the playground. Look, Finesse 2 times was pressed by goons in Fort Worth for not checking in. Look, they informed him he wasn't supposed to be out there without letting somebody know, bro. It's only respect. What did he do? He hopped on his car in finesse fashion and started doing a whole lot of hooping and hollering and heisting his pants up all the way to his goddamn belly button. I don't know what was going on, but I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Just because you think you were raised in a street, it don't mean you can go to all streets. Man, somebody will do something with you, bro. Yeah, somebody will do something to you. You all on the car, bro. You could be sniped right off of that motherfucker as quick as you got up there. Man, best thing you could do, Ricky, because you done talked a lot of shit, man. Stay where they want you. Yeah, stay where they want you. All money ain't good money, bro. If they don't want you in the city, you can't go to the city. But that's like the 3rd safest city in the United States. Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. Charleston white defends Nicki Minaj amid criticism. He say he rocking with Cardi B. Her and Cardi B going back and forth. He's rocking with Cardi B. Why? He say Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky ain't never fucked. Get to the top. Look, bro, you do what you have to do. Everybody starts somewhere, but I'm gonna tell you what you don't do. As a man, you don't jump into a female's battle, fam. That shows your pussy. That shows your pussy. Now, Charleston White, good guy. Good guy, real good guy, but you can't touch on all subjects. That's what fucks you in the end, bro. That's what fucks you. And I know he don't care, but look here, bro. Don't show your split. Let them women hash out what they're gonna hash out. And you don't know what Nicki Lewinsky done in the past. It's the only thing about Cardi B. She let you know up front who she is and where she came from. You don't know that much about Nicki, bro. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. On top of that, is she connected to all these pedophiles. It's just hit weird. It hit different. Drop it in the comments, fans. Scars from the playground. Look, 50 Cent collaborating with Sisqo. What they working on, Lord knows. But they always in an event together. And Sisqo always looking at Boo Boo like he's a piece of me. Look, back in the day, a couple years ago, Sisqo say, I'm ready for that Power remake, or at least the theme song. He's expecting something. I don't know what the 50 got a lot of projects going on right now. I don't know what he want with Sisqo, but I'm gonna tell you like this, Boo Boo. Go ahead and put him to work, Boo Boo, or niggas gonna get the wrong impression of that. Yeah, cause you going against Diddy for all that shit Diddy do. But come on, man, you still with the community behind the scenes, man. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. What's going on, boo-boo? Because niggas done heard stories and inquiring minds want to know. Look, I like 50 Cent. I like him. Still would like to work with him, bro. He got the movies. But it's some things about that guy, fam. I'm gonna just be honest with you, man. It's some things about that guy that just don't sit right. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. Cent throwing shots at Diddy. He said them lawyers really told him he was coming home. They robbed him. On top of that, he said the speaking engagement that he had planned for Miami, you're going to have to cancel that. He can't make it, but I can. Look, 50, I'm going to be honest with you, fam. You've already wrote the letter to the judge saying you scared for your life, and you have been for 20 years. You could take it like it's trolling you, but this and this will happen. Look what I did to Meek Mill's friend. I think it was O'Malley. Sorry, O'Malley, if you catching us straight. But yeah, that my guy, man. Nah, fuck your guy. Yeah, that's Meek Mill's homie, bro. What you saw that judge, bro, is some hoe ass shit. I've never seen and witnessed that type of hoe ass thing in my whole life. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Who does that, bro? Like the trolling, this shit ain't even cute no more. You're scared, fam. Yeah, of course, you're acting like a coward. Drop it in the comments, bro. Scars from the playground. Diddy was sentenced to 50 months in a federal penitentiary. 14 months time served. Fam is gonna be out and 2 winners one summer. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. And this is for providing transportation to participate in the free cost. Man, let's just be honest. He was railroaded. Man might be out in 4 months, just to be honest. He might just be out in 4 months. Why? You got to understand, bro, you only got to do 80% of your time when it's an aggravated crime. This isn't an aggravated crime. This is providing transportation to participate in prostitution, bro. Let's just drop it in the comments. I think Diddy was railroaded. I'm going to just be honest with you. Why I didn't even just touch on it too much, because it ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace. Future sold his music catalog for $75 million. Why? He transformed his streaming royalties into generational wealth. He didn't do it because everybody's doing it. No. That's not why he did it. He did it because it was a smart deal, bro. 612 songs, to be exact. Everything released from 2004 to 2020. Now, you got to ask yourself, was his music going to make that much money? That much, man. This is all the hits, too. Look, bro, it was an incredible deal. Shout out Future. I like him. I just don't recognize that guy. Like, man, with that haircut, but you got to understand, bro, getting older. Natavius is getting older. You know what I mean? Maybe them wicks was starting to make his shit fall out. I think he gonna grow that shit back. You know what I mean? Bro don't even recognize his damn self. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the Playground. Nicki Minaj throwing shots to Jay-Z. She say first things first, she want him to take that goddamn lace front off. Then she want to know what happened to Ramir Satterwhite. If you don't know who Ramir is, that is Jay-Z's biological son. I'm only doing the quotations because Jay-Z so scared to take that paternity test. The boy has been asking for a paternity test for over 20 years. He won't take it. Why? It'll be him admitting to the fact that he like young girls. Shout out Jigga. It's one of my favorite rappers, bro. It really tears me apart to have to come on here and bad talk Jigga. You know what I mean? But she got a point, bro. And what she want to know is what happened to Ramir Satterwhite, because allegedly, they say Jigga put something in his car to get him arrested, to get him out the way. Drop it in the comments, man. Shout out Nicki. I know a lot of people think she's going crazy. Nah, she's just getting older. And it ain't what you thought, fam. Drop it in the comments, bro. Scars from the Playground.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.